Hello, my name is Qamar Ahmed. I am one student in Eköy University, study master degrees in architecture. Here we are talking about Eco-Village. The common component of Eco-Village is sustainability, lifestyle and functioning, different from each other. Life in ecological village will be healthier, sustainable and costs are much lower. Eco-village work in issues such as creating more human economic system, establishing more renewable energy, more natural agriculture, and more holistic education understanding. Ecological village generally stay away from chaos, pollution, competition, and intense consuming in the city life. It supports sustainable autonomous collective and protect life to the natural. Sustainability is a recurring motif in eco-village lifestyle viewpoint and functioning are all different. When we look at successful eco-village, we can see that the operation was carefully planned out from the beginning, and every element was accurately calculated. History of Eco-Village. After the second half of the 20th century, economic development, culture and ideological change, the potential of working population, the problems of industrialized society have increased the perception and importance of individual of the natural and cultural environment. This is study which aims to determine the characteristic elements of eco-village settlement in the light of the concept different from the past to the present. Is aimed to be a guide for eco-village settlement planning with the depletion of a natural resource, the negative effect of eco-village balance on the world life, bring up the creation of sustainable common life. Picture this. It's 20 years from now. You are standing in the city center. All you see around you are concrete jungle, just constantly working against the clock. There are the effect our lifestyle has on the environment as well as our mental health. Eco-village, an alternative lifestyle. It's an alternative lifestyle for people who want to escape from the city structure. People want to feel natural, to harm environment at a minimum level, and to integrate naturalness into their life. Eco-village are also a system based on productive protection, different from consumption understanding of the cities. It supports sustainable protective life intertwined with natural and an alternative to urban life. Green environment. Today more and more companies are creating product that help us live a green lifestyle. It's more important than ever to adopt a green lifestyle. This small change can help reduce from the pollution that threatens our life, our health, and our environment, while also protect our natural resource. It has never been easier to live a sustainable lifestyle. Garden City movement. The Garden City movement was initiated by English Howard's ideal city planning concept. Garden City were made to give residents access to high quality of both in the city and the nature. Movement influence today urban planning norms substantially. A green city may have come to symbolize the comfortable in the world. Light with worth. Howard creating Lightworth in 1903 as the world's first garden city, based on ideal he outlined in his 1998 book to mirror a peaceful path to real reform. Properties that were keep in mind wireless design the master plan for Lightworth movement. Rough cast render cladding over brick, red roof tiles, green drain pipes, global and dormer window. Street layout is in the unaccessed layout with the road, three lines street, zoning of different type of building, industrial, commercial and workers housing, a plant green space throughout, surrounding by rural belt. Green building are building that are environment friendly and sustainable. Those do not cause harm to its context or environment, and moreover give back to us a positive result. They use less resource in their construction and reuniting, and create less to zero waste depending on the building itself. Healthy home design, the concept that promote health in home, which are dry, clean, pass-free, ventilated, safe, community-free, maintained, thermally controlled, accessible, freedom. For an eco village, the common of village are zero energy home, organic food, energy, waste recycling, school, cottage industry, law or order, and religion. What is a smart enterprise eco village? Land range, housing, green power, farming, local economic, financial, inclusive culture. The 5 levels of eco village creating ecological, economic, social, sexual and spiritual. Goal and planning process. To create the best eco village in the world, we have 3 elements or objective: environmental, social and economic. For environmental objects, minimize the ongoing consumption of resource and energy by applying the principle of energy saving design, proving local food and reusing the recycled water, waste and other material, minimizing the impact and change in the air, soil and water, promote awareness and understanding of sustainability. For social objective, respect for the land, cultural, historical, spiritual, enabling social justice and owning differences, maximization health, safety, and comfort in the built environment. Utilized aesthetic sensitive to create a sense of a place and beauty. For economic objective, enhancing the economic viability of the eco village through design, reduce operation and maintains cost, provide alternation and reused at all low cost lost, minimize impact and change in air, soil, and water, maximization health, safety, and comfort, use rainwater tank with operation treatment. Ecological dimension of eco village. The ecological dimension of eco village express an environmentally sensitive approach. Subjects such as sustainability, agriculture, and ecological buildings. The ecological dimension of eco village mainly focus on connected of people with the world they live in, such as soil, water, wind, plants, and animals. From energy conservation and water and waste recycling to more environmentally sensitive, less impressive life. Village-based energy system integration water clearly expresses a vision that extends to conditioning plants, sustainable agriculture, and ecological building. Growing organic food within the biological area of the eco-village community as much as possible to create living space where natural and local material are used, using rural-based renewable energy system. Ecological business principle, ensuring that water, air, and soil remain clean by applying efficient energy and waste management. Protect rural areas constitute the ecological objective of eco-village. How can you practice permaculture? Because permaculture is a comprehensive dynamic system, can be practiced in different ways and at different level. This level are the ethic, some principle, stages, and technique. Sustainable eco village design principle, sustainable living, waste management, environment improvement, optimal management of energy resource, optimal management of water and agriculture, improvement of health, culture, and social development. Here are examples for eco-village, like tomorrow in Portugal. The community believe in a future without war and fearless love. Tomorrow is a peace research village with the goal of being self-sufficient, sustainable, and replace community model for cooperation and coexistence between human, animals, nature, and creating for the future of peace for all. Mucha Picchu. The project mimic the architecture traditional of the place. It's creating a bridges of a new relationship while respect the pre-existing ones. In conjunction with nature and of the place, harmony between nature natural and history, dilating the environment and culture condition. Here are the plans and how he make a bridges between. This is the bridges between the old tradition building and nature. Orested South in Copenhagen, Denmark, will be built from recycled waste such as concrete, wood, and window glass. The homes are designed with all of elements helping to promote sustainable living and creating a good indoor climate. With solar panel on the roof, home are likely to be self-sufficient. The neighborhood biodiversity increased with the increase of rooftop garden. This is the plan and sections for the zero impression neighborhood to address climate change, using a few programs to direction the houses and the perfect climate. The concept ensuring optimum sustainable for the ensure community through zero impression building, passive design strategy, active solar system, and energy efficiency appliance. This is the sections and the plan for the project, and now how he recycling the material. And now he's calculate the heat and sun direction for the plants. Mayor Shah residential complex proposal was in Tehran, Tehran. The designer group target six main strategy to design the master plan. First, having a main space to unit the element of the complex. Second, designing the characterized space. Third, observing the hierarchy from public space to private ones. Fourth, observing the main of the housing district. Fifth, the distribution of activities according to special hierarchy and structure of the complex. Finally, having continuity of public green space. This is the plan of the resident. Now how he make a lot of space green for the residential, and he calculated now for the heat and the cooling building. The bed zero fossil fuel heat and power optician. This building was designed to be free of fossil fuel consumption. Once was building and studies climate changing carbon. The plan was achieved this using wood burning combined heat and power plant to generate both electricity and heat for the site. multiplying 777 square meter of photovoltaic plants for electric, having high insulation levels, and using for exterior wall have 300 millimeters layers of rock wool insulation. Preventive permaculture farm create a sustainable living space. The produce its own energy, produce its own energy from nature and clean source, produce its own food naturally, and use natural building material. At the same time, it carries out virtual study and activities to share knowledge and express and help each other. For a proposal program project Eco-Village, I choose this project brings a relationship between design and nature. It can have a great impact on society. The site location was in Turkey, Istanbul, Pending. It's the site select site characterized have a green space, open land, and it have away from urban development, and there's highway access. For landmark near location, there's a farm close to the project, and another farm is very collected, and there's a restaurant and cafe, and there is races here, and Okan University is so close to the project. For average temperature, the sun direction was from for a warm season from July to September, and for the hottest month from it's August, and the cool season from November to March. The wind it's mostly from the east, 2 months from September to November, and from the north it's in October to December, and from the south is from November to December. For the rose wind, it's being from southeast to the northeast. For transportation, if we take a car from Sabiha Gökçen, it take 33 minutes, and for the bus from Sabiha Gökçen to the location take 54 minutes. For the train, we can choose Marmara train if the place is so far from there, and then take a car or a bus. The idea of the project, the idea concept. These steps are showing the process of making this shape by using yin-yang symbol, represent the two complementary forces that make up all aspects and phenomena of life. The two halves are connected in harmony. As the increase of one decreases the other. The concept of yin-yang is associated in China through with the idea of the five metal, wood, water, fire and earth. Both of these ideas lending interdependence between the world of nature and human events. This presented by the small unit like room and their arrangement based on the site. This is the program for the project. And third, for the site or zoning the project, we have here some activities. This is the housing of the project, and here we have wind turbines. We have here a garden farm, and this is a class 3 house. This is plant garden, and this is healing gardening. This is a green space for activities. This is workshop or education. This is open theater and open cinema. Parking with water body for the site. This is the master plan for the house, one house. We have here a small garden for every house, small garden, and this is the visual plans for each other activities. For an ecological design details, the village will use natural material and local flora to harvest rain water and capture solar energy through its diversible housing and stand maintains the design create a strong feeling of place and community in a pleasant garden city environment. Another advantage of this one of a kind community based development concept is its modest approach to house affordability. This is the small garden before entering the house for collecting fruit or anything, and this is how we collecting rainwater and use wall garden. This is a green wall for the facade of the project or the housing. This is what I said about the small garden for in front of the housing, how can change the air inside the building. This is the sections, and this is 3D for the project. This is the conclusion, the final and the SWOT for the Eco-Village, and this is the matrix, the same example we talk about, and that's it. Thank you and bye bye.